Right, okay. Now I wish to start this today's session. How about do you view the slide?
Yes, sir.
Right, okay. Today I wish to discuss especially chapter 9, right? And I wish to give this, that means another attention, right, regarding your assignment also, right? And I discuss part of interpretation of data, and after I'll moving to give some guideline regarding your assignment, right? Okay, I think now you received your assignment now.
Yes, sir, we received.
How about? I think it's released now, by now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It is, sir.
Right. How about you start to do your assignment? Submission date, which date? Normally within 14 days, so a closing date mentioned or not?
Next month, 15th, sir.
Sorry, next month?
15th.
15. All right, okay. That means it's near to 1 month, right? Okay. I think the time also enough. And especially release like written type assignment, report type assignment. There are 2 or 3 assignment release. The reason is that some are followed in degree level, postgraduate level. I think some release 2 types of assignment, but I wish to give this a common guideline, right? How you can prepare your assignment. Okay, firstly, I'll discuss part of this chapter 9, and after I wish to give the guideline how you can prepare your assignment. Okay, now we are in the chapter 9, right? Chapter 9, that means sessions also 9, right? I plan to cover within one session, one chapter, right? Now we'll discuss 9 sessions, and also we have another 1 session. Right, and today I'll give this attention regarding the chapter 9 and also the assignment. And next session, I wish to give this attention for your final exam also, right? Regarding the paper, also I wish to discuss. Not paper discuss, right? I wish to give the guideline regarding your paper also, not today. Today I wish to give this special guideline regarding your assignment. Right, okay. Now, when concerned about this chapter 9, interpretation, and it's like a tabular, no? Table we are using. But today, give this attention, graph, right? Graph. Why? When concerned about the interpretation data through graph, overview of interpretation data through graph, in addition to presenting frequency distribution in tabular form, right? How we can prepare like a frequency distribution table. We discussed this part yesterday. It's like a tabular form. It is more advantage to present such data, these things we can present using graph. Okay, why we are using graph? Graph has the advantage being kind of picture of the data, easy to understand, right? Therefore, we are presenting data using graph to the graph. Yeah, graphical representation of frequency distribution. The most commonly used graph are like histogram, frequency polygon, especially based on your syllabus. Okay, but not only these two, right? We can identify more, right? Like Ogive curve, Ogiv's. Also, we are using to present the data through graphical graph, but mostly when concerned about the field of education to evaluate students' marks, highly we can use the one histogram and also another one frequency polygon. When concerned about your exam also, these two things very important, right? Normally one questions or 1.5 questions marks allocate based on the computations and data presentation. It's near to like 20-25 weight when concerned about your final exam paper, right? Therefore, you have to give this attention for these last three, right? Near 20 to 25 marks allocate based on these three chapters, like that means a very important area. I mean, concern about your, I think, assignment highly focused like this area, right? Now, the first areas, that means there is no any computation in the assignment, right? How about you? Do you have any computation within the assignment? These are like a written things now. Hello? Do you read the assignment or not yet?
We read it, sir.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, now when you especially for your final exam, these two area very important, right? Actually, this is not difficult, very simple way. That means a graph or the chart we are using to present the data, right? The one called histogram and other one called frequency polygon. Okay, now I'll moving to discuss about the first one. What is histogram? Okay, histogram. What is the meaning, right? Meaning called when concerned about this histogram, a frequency distribution is represented by a set of rectangular bars. It includes what? Set of rectangular bars with area proportional of class frequency. Proportional of class frequency. This is a popular method of representing a frequency distribution. I think now you know the meaning of frequency distribution and also how we can prepare the frequency distribution of yesterday. We covered this part, right? Firstly, I'll moving to is this is the example for histogram. Okay. Now, when concerned about this one, these are the rectangles, right? Okay. Very clearly mentioned the meaning, but rectangular bars. Okay, rectangles can be identified. These are called, this is one rectangle. This is another rectangle. This is another rectangle. Okay. It's like a collection of rectangles. Now, therefore, very clearly mentions set of rectangular bar with area proportional of class frequency. Yeah. Frequency distribution. Now, normally present frequency distribution. As example, this one. Right? This is example for the frequency distribution. And based on this, we can prepare like this type of histogram. Therefore, firstly, the frequency distributions we have to prepare, and after based on this, we can prepare the histogram. Therefore, clearly mentioned this is popular method of representing a frequency distribution. Normally, histogram is a collection of rectangles. Yes, collection of rectangles. Okay. Normally, a histogram is a collection of rectangles. These rectangles are bind to one another. Bind to one another. And the area of them is equal to the frequency of the class. Okay. Normally, these rectangles are bind to one another. Right. This is also very important. When concerned about the meaning of histogram, it's a collection of rectangles. These rectangles are bind. Bind means what? Please consider this point. How? We can see the gap in between these rectangles.
No, sir.
No, there is no any gap. Right? Therefore, we are called bind. These rectangles bind. Please think about it. If we can see like a gap between these rectangles, this is called what? Please think like this. If you can see like this, there is a gap. This is histogram. I'll draw. This is not histogram. This is called what?
Bar graph.
Yeah, bar chart. Okay, it's called normally bar chart. Histogram, very clearly we can identify it should be bind. Okay. Now I think you know the meaning of the histogram. Please write histogram heading and not this point. Normally, a histogram is a collection of rectangles. These rectangles are bind to one another. Okay, I think easy to understand the meaning of histogram. You should know the meaning, and after we can draw histogram, right? Some are don't know minimally the differences between histogram and bar chart. Okay. Normal histogram should be bind, right? Rectangles should be bind one another. But when concerned about the bar chart, we can see the gap in between rectangles. Yeah, especially we discuss these class width is equal, right? Class width. Normally we discuss equal classes. How completed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have to write only this point, huh? The meaning. A histogram is a collection, right? Collection of rectangles. These rectangles are bind to one another. Okay. Now again, it's not. Okay. Next point. When preparing these histograms, we have to follow these steps. What are these steps? The variables should be represented in the horizontal axis and vertical axis must be represent the frequency. That means you should identify very clearly horizontal axis and also the vertical axis. That means when we are draw like a chart or histogram, X and Y axis can be identified now, and one called horizontal axis and another one called vertical axis. Also, it must represent the unit of horizontal axis if way available. Next, the second step, the second point is the first point. It's very clear. There are two axes can be identified. What are these two? One called, hello? Horizontal axis and another one?
Vertical.
Vertical axis. And after you should know horizontal axis must be accordance with the class. And the vertical axis, okay, vertical axis should be represent what? Frequency value. Okay, when concerned about the horizontal, actually this is horizontal axis now. Okay, normally this can be identified as horizontal axis, normally class. And this is F here, frequency. This is the vertical axis. That means you should identify vertical axis and also the horizontal axis. When concerned about the horizontal axis, we have to present class. The vertical, we can present what? Frequencies. Okay, I think when concerned about the frequency distribution, the length Cm means what? This is class now. Number of this is frequency. Okay, we discussed this part yesterday, right? We covered this part. The class, it should be horizontal and the frequency should be vertical. If you change, normally your histogram will may be wrong. Therefore, you should give this attention for these two, the one horizontal axis and another vertical. Okay, horizontal axis should be class with the class and vertical axis should be frequency. We have to present frequency values. The width between the class is considered width of rectangles and the frequency value represent the highest height of the rectangles. Frequency value may be differ. That means some are highest one. Now highest. Highest means when concerned about like 18.5 and 23.5. 18.5 and 23.5 like this. 14, right? This is the highest rectangles. Okay. Because of highest frequency value. Then by drawing the rectangles, we can get the histogram. Okay. Now it's very clear when we drawing histograms, you should identify two axes, horizontal and vertical. Horizontal should be present classes with the width of the class. Vertical should be represent frequency values. Okay. And using this, we can draw rectangles and it should be bind. Okay, it should be bind. Now, I'll moving to how we can draw. How we can draw this one. Example for the histogram. Okay. Firstly, please write this example. Please write this one. Huh? I'll give 3-4 minutes. The frequency distribution is prepared by measuring the length of 40 rods. The length can be identified in 4 to 8 centimeters and 9, 13, 14 to 18, 19 to 23, 24 to 28, and 29 to 33. The frequency value, that is number of rods given like this, 2, 4, 7, 14, 8, and 5. Prepare the histogram for this frequency distribution. Right, okay, completed. Philip, done or not yet?
Completed, sir. Completed.
Okay, now I think you all are done this part. How? Using this frequency distribution, we can draw the histogram or not. How about? Using this class limit, we can draw or not. 4 and 8 here, and again start 9 to 13. How? We can see the gap between 8 and 9 or not.
Yes, sir. We can see.
Sorry?
We can see the gap, sir.
Yeah, we can see the gap, right? I discussed yesterday class limits and also the class boundaries. Okay. I very clearly explained to you, right? If you attend, easy to understand. How about Philip? Can you say how we can remove this class limits here now? Therefore, we have to create boundaries now. Anyone can explain? We can find like a class boundary for first one, 4 to 8. Class boundary should be when concerned about 4 to 8. Another one, 9 to 13 now. Another 14 to 18. What are the class boundaries? These are lower limit now. 4 lower limit. 8 upper limit. What should be the lower class boundary?
3.5.
Yeah, very clear. 3.5. 3.5 to another one.
8.5.
8.5.
8.5. Yeah. Next one.
8.
5 to 13.5.
13.5.
Yeah. Next 13.5 to
18.
18.5.
These are called class boundaries. Okay, and it is, I think it's not difficult one, easy. We can find the gap between 8 and 9. 9 minus 8, 1. 1 divided into 2, half. Now, half. Half means when concerned about the decimal, 0.5. We can deduct 0.5 through lower limit. 0.5 means it should be 3.5. And add upper limit 8 and add 0.5, 8.5. Okay. Right now, I think you completed this example, and after please identify lower class boundaries and upper class boundaries separately. Okay. Lower class boundaries and upper class boundaries like this. Please write this one. Huh? Or directly we can write 3.5 to like a class 8.5. And after 8.5 to 13.5. 13.5 to 18.5. 18.5 to 23.5. 23.5 to 28.5. And 33.5. And also write the frequency values also. Frequency values how? When concerned about first one, 2, 4, 7, 14. Now 2, 4, 7, 14. And 8 and 5. 8 and also 5. Okay. Now, okay. Now we identify the lower class boundaries and also upper class boundaries with frequency. How about now? We can draw the rectangles on, sorry, histogram or not. Now, easy to draw histogram because we identify the lower class boundaries and also the upper class boundaries. That means the rectangles should be bind. Should be bind. Because of using lower class boundaries and upper class boundaries. Trying to complete this part. Right, okay. You all are done this part.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, you should identify what is the horizontal axis and also what should be the vertical axis. And after we can draw the histogram. Now, I think you all are done this part. Therefore, moving to draw the histogram. Yeah, very clearly mentions vertical axis as what? number of rods. Highest rectangles 14. Now 14. Because the highest frequency value in between this one, now 18.5 to 13.5. Yeah, now 18.5 to 23.5. Yeah, 40. Yes, please draw this one frequency. This is the, you should mention frequency what? Number of rods. And when concerned about the class, very clearly mention length, how? Centimeter, right? Measure in cm. The length and cm, very clearly mentioned, okay, cm. And this should be 0 value. And the start from 3.5 because we are using like this. This is also, right? This also needed one of the requirements. Okay, please trying to draw this one.
Finish.
Right, okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now we discussed, that means completed, how we can draw the histogram. Okay, histogram. And the second part, what is frequency polygon? Okay. when consider the chapter 9, we discussed how we can present this data using graph. Actually, the most of the people are using this graph because of easy to understand. Okay, this is the reason we are using graph. When concerned about this frequency distribution, based on frequency distribution, we can create graph like histogram, frequency polygon, and ogives varies. Initially, I'll say to you, according to your syllabus, we discuss histograms and also the frequency polygon. When concerned about the histogram, what is? It's like a summation or the collection of rectangles. But the one of the rule important, these rectangles should be bi. Okay, these rectangles should be bi. When preparing the histograms, we have to follow these steps. Firstly, we should identify horizontal axis and vertical axis very clearly. The horizontal axis should concern like a classes, and vertical should be identified frequency values also. The height of the rectangles depend on the frequency. This is the example. According to this example, mention what class limits, right? But if they given clearly class boundaries, no need to convert it again class boundary. Please think about some example given like this 3.5 to 8.5, 8.5 to 13.5. That means if they provide like this, how? We have to again find the values of class boundaries. No. But when concerned about this example, very clearly we can identify the gap in between 8 and 9. Therefore, we have to identify class boundary. Okay, and after we can identify the frequency value. These frequencies and classes should apply as horizontal and vertical axis. Okay, and after we can draw the histogram, final histogram. This is the way to draw histogram. If you have any doubt or issues regarding the histogram, you can ask. How? Can you understand how to draw the histogram? Hello?
Understood, sir.
Okay, right. How about others? Do you have any issues or doubt? Please ask. Huh?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Can we put the numbers bottom to top, sir? For an example, 4, 8, then 9, 10. That's like?
That means frequency column.
Yes, sir. Class interval also. We
Class
can
interval. How?
bottom to top, sir.
Bottom to top means what? That means starting 3.5 now.
Yes, sir. We can put in the last row, sir.
Last two. Last two means what? 33.5 to 28.5. At initially. Hello? Hello, I can't understand your question. Again, explain it. But normally, we have to start how? Ascending order, no? Ascending order, that means 3.5 to 8.5, the class. And after 13.5. Now, when concerned about the frequency values, you should apply it according to the given value, right? Not like The first one, how? First one, 2. Okay, 2. 2 means what? 3.5 to 8.5. And also, when concerned about 8.5 to 13.5, 4. 2 firstly. And 4, 7. But 8 and 5 also here. Yeah, because of 23 to 5. 23.5 to 28.5. Huh? This is not mention 8. And therefore, we have to identify it like according to this order 2, 4, 7, 14, 8, 5. Right? That means 2, 2, 4, 7, 14, and 8, and after 5.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Understood,
Okay,
sir.
okay, can
Okay,
you
thank-
understand?
okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, okay, okay. Yeah. How about others also? If you have any issues or doubt, please ask. Huh? It's okay. Again, I can explain. No need to worry about. Right. Now I'll moving to the second part, frequency polygon. But I think it's better to discuss. Discuss means and not tell about the answer, right? Regarding your assignment. How you can prepare like a standard level of assignment. Therefore, I'll moving to a special guideline. Okay. I'll stop this one. Stop this and I'll share your assignment. Share my screen. Huh? Okay. I think it is easy. What? Right. This is like a sample one assignment, and I think normally submission guideline given like this now or not. Hello, Philip. How about when concerned about your assignment, the submission guidelines include like this now?
No, sir. Little bit different, sir.
Little bit different. Okay, wait. Now these are the assignment. Like this one assignment, and another one like this. These are the
Yes.
assignment or different?
The same, sir.
Same.
now?
These are the assignment.
Same, sir.
Yeah, okay. These are the assignment. I think you received not only one, these are assignment. I'll say to you some guideline, right? And they normally administration, management inform to me through the LMS include. Okay. But you should follow this guideline, right? What the submission, it should be report type, paper size A4, word count how much? They mentioned it should be 2000.
1,500.
Sorry,
1,500.
1500.
Yes, sir.
Right, okay. If they mention 1500, it's not a problem. But when concerned about, I want to say include like 1500. Normally, it will maybe differ now. Differ means 1500 words, right? 1500, and sometimes you complete it using 1498. Okay. Sometimes 1501. Like this difference can be identified. No need to worry about this. The reason is that the internationally accepted the plus or minus 10% amount. 10% amount means 1500 multiplied by 10. How much? Hello? How much? What? How much the word? 1500
150, sir.
multiplied by 10, 150 now. Hello?
Yes, sir, 150.
150. That means when you preparing your final assignment, it's okay. 1352, 1500 minus deduct 150 and 1650. It should be in between 1350 to 1650. Okay, can you understand?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
The reason is that
Excuse
when you
me, sir.
yeah, tell me.
Sir, is that in the LMS? But I didn't get this educational measurement assignment, no, sir.
I think
Yeah, is it in the LMS? Is it the LMS? And even I shared
have-
it with the group as well.
We
Okay.
have three. One is psychology, other one counseling, and other one is sociology.
No, this one also there,
No, now
sir.
some students received it now.
Yes, sir. All the assignment are uploaded, sir, in the LMS.
Yeah.
The 4 assignments.
It's not for even the teaching as a second language. There are multiple assignments there, including this too.
Altogether 5, sir.
Okay. Mahishi, please contact
Sir,
especially
I am doing a
administration.
B.Ed degree.
Sorry?
I am doing a B.Ed, Bachelor of Education in Primary Education.
Yeah, please contact especially administration, na? And
Okay,
ask. I think normally release.
okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah. And one of the chat box here. Yeah. Okay. Right. Now I want to give this guideline when concerned about the word limit. Okay, if they mention 1500, it's okay. But when you submit your final assignment, it should be in between plus values. That means 1600 like this. But no need to deviate in between 1350 to 1650. If you please think about it, complete your assignment using 1750 words. Now there's a doubt. The reason is that you are not following common guideline. And if you complete your assignment using 1250 words, this is also issues. The reason is that you are not following the guideline according to the format. Okay. Word count, there is no issue now.
Sir, in the assignment, educational measurement assignment, there are two assignments, sir.
Yeah.
One, there was the word limit for 1500.
Yeah.
For the other one, for the graph question, they didn't mention the word limit.
They didn't mention.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Normally, I think it's better 1500. Right? If they
Okay.
mention, no, actually, I'll release 2000. But in your level, 1500, 2000 enough, right? The 10% deviations also here now. Okay. Right. I clearly adding these things also, but I don't know why they are not adding your assignment. This is the release assignment, huh? Like this. But I think normally include only task now. Right, 1500. If they mention 1500 enough, huh? Okay. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Right. The another one, printing margin. Printing means no need to take a print, and you have normally you have to submit soft copy now. Hello?
Yes, sir.
You have to submit like a soft copies, and please consider this normally left hand side and also right hand side 1 inch. It is better, right? And basic font size should be 12, but it will maybe differ using heading. Okay, heading, subheading. Normally heading 14 bold or subheading 12 bold. Normal within your using like letter or the fonts, use 12 size. line space 1.5. Font style, how much? Normally, font types we are using Times New Roman. Another one, what is? Mostly use what? Another one? Hello? According to the academic writing, normally we are using two types of font types. What are these two? One Times New Roman and another one?
Calibri, sir.
Sorry? What is another one? Don't know. Hello?
Calibri, sir.
Calibri.
Yes, sir.
No. When concerned about your assignment, it is better to use Times New Roman. Okay? Hello?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Normally they are mentioned Calibri, no, now?
No, sir.
Philip? You
No.
think LM, they have mentioned Calibri?
No, no, it's a
No,
Time New Roman, sir.
No, yeah, the reason is that I'll explain to you when you are following like a degree program, like a master's or first degree, basic degree or PhD. We are using when preparing a report, two types of font. The one called Times New Roman and another one called Arial. Right? Commonly used Times New Roman. But another font types no need to use Calibri. More now, right? When concerned about like font types, Times New Roman, and much more now Calibri, light, and varies font Arial black, Arial narrow, varies. Font types can be identified, but we are using commonly accepted only two fonts. Font type, the one Times New Roman and another one Arial. But I'll clearly give the guideline for you should use one only Times New Roman. Okay. Right now. And the another point, reference. How many reference you have to use? Hello? Mention or not?
They didn't mention it, sir. Nothing,
They
sir. They
didn't.
simply shared the assignment. That's it.
Okay, okay. Therefore,
No,
I'll give the guideline for you. Huh? Okay.
Okay.
If they didn't mention, it's not a problem. But I expected like this. Right?
Okay.
1500 words, okay. Enough if they mention 1500 or 2000. Yeah, 1500 enough. The Times New Roman
Sir,
and
sorry to bother,
another
sir.
Harvard reference.
Sorry
Hello?
to bother you, sir. Sir, even the two assignment, just now I cross-checked, they didn't mention anything word amount. So the PDP is telling 1500.
Yeah.
Just clarify where it is, where we miss it.
They didn't mention.
Not mentioned
No,
in
no,
the,
sir.
yeah, it's not mentioned.
Didn't mention. Okay, actually, I think it is better to use 2000 words. Right?
Okay, sir.
Normally, the reason is that one things I'll explain to you when preparing like assignment in degree level, we are using 1500 and 2000 commonly used. Commonly used 2000 words. And if you are doing like research, differ. Assignment and research differ. I think now you are following research also within this semester.
No, sir.
No. And next semester you are following. Oh, there is no research for you.
No research for you, sir.
We are doing, sir. We are doing the research also.
Okay. Some are doing now. Okay. When concerned about like research, it should be greater than 2000 words. As example, in the basic degree level, it should be in between 6000 words. And master's level near 12,000 words. And in PhD level, we are using more than 30,000, right? But when concerned about assignment, It is in between 1,500 to 2,000. But I'll say to you 2,000 word is better for you. And another point, all right, okay. This one, the referencing. Referencing, you have used Harvard reference format. How about PBA? Previously also you have done some assignment. I think you completed now. I think this is not a first one now. When you are doing your previous assignment, you are using Harvard reference now.
Yes, sir. They shared the
Yes, sir.
template. We use that one. They
Okay.
shared the template in the LMS. We use same thing, and even we check with the font size. They told the Time Romans 12, so that's it as per their instruction. So they asked to use the same format to write the assignment. So that's it.
Yeah. Normally, when I given some guidelines today, please follow this guideline also. It is very important. And another, okay, Harvard reference. How about when concerned about your assignment, please, right? Please include minimum 15 references. How much number of references? It should be
15.
15. Okay. Philip, can you understand?
Yes, sir.
Minimum 15. But please think about when you're preparing your assignment, if you include like a 14 or 12 reference, there is a problem. I'll clearly give the guideline for it should be minimum 15. Minimum 15 means 16, 17 not. But more than 20 also not. Right? Minimum it should be 15 means 15, 16, 17. In between 20 to 15, definitely you have to use. And another point, how about, do you know how to use the Harvard reference?
No, sir.
Sorry?
No, sir.
Don't know. Okay, okay. Please tell me. I'll explain to you. No need to worry about. It is easy way. But some are using like this method, referencing and style here, APA. How about do you view this cursor? Hello? Harvard?
Yes, sir.
I think you view, right? Okay, this is normally some students mostly use reference style and using Harvard, and you trying to add your list of reference. But I'll explain to you, this is please use only for my assignment. Huh? This is one of the easy way or easy method. And please think about when concerned about like first assignment. Assume like one called, this is another assignment now. Importance of evaluation, the one point. Importance of evaluation process, right? Importance of evaluations in the educational process. Now, I'll wish to gather some information. Normally, we are using what? Internet now, right? Internet. Now, I'll moving to Google Scholar. Okay, Google Scholar. I think you are using Google Scholar now. When you find some information, do you view
Yes,
this
sir.
Google Scholar?
Yes, sir.
I'll share my screen. How about when you are done your assignment previously, you are using this Google Scholar or not?
We use, sir.
I use it, sir.
Okay, use. What is the Google Scholar means? What is the meaning of this now? That means this is the world's largest e-library. Okay. Therefore, mostly, sir, can't we write the assignment with handwriting? No, I think normally you have to write your assignment with soft copy. Yeah? One student asks, sir, can't we write the assignment with handwriting? Normally, previously you done your assignment with handwriting also.
No,
No,
Hello?
No, sir.
Okay, one asked a question. I think it is better to like a soft copy, yeah. Soft copy means type using Word, right? No need to handwrite using handwriting. Actually, handwriting we can't check your reference also. Hmm? Yeah. Okay. One include. Please. Right. Okay. Now this Google Scholar. I'll move into Google Scholar, and I'll copy it and paste this one as in importance of evaluations in the educational process. I wish to got some information. Type, copy, and now I'll search. How many articles can be identified? There are how much? Huh? 6,980,000. 6,980,000. But when you are using this reference, it is better to use nearest year or like nearest year means like this. When you are using the reference, this is wait, one of my normally within the assignment you mention how author name and year. Now I think you view this Word document. Okay, author name and year. Anderson's Gervin's 1988. Okay, and after ending point you mention what? List of preferences when you are using the Harvard format. Harvard format, the special features I want to say, right? Normally include heading as reference, okay? References. And after starting point, what? No need to add like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. When you are following Harvard reference format, we have to keep the author name based on alphabetic order. Okay. So I also didn't get the assignment. So can you please share the questions to the chat box? Actually, it is better to contact administration. Because of I don't know, the some students are following like B.Ed postgraduate level varies. Gayani, please contact especially administration. Gayani Kaushalya. Okay.
Sir, excuse sir, can you check that Shashi Suravira's message in the chat? I also got the same thing, sir. But
What?
some students they have got.
Shashi said, what you say?
Shashi Suravira's message in the chat.
Please, Shashi Suraviro, Shashi Hettiarachchi.
No, Shashi Suravira.
Yeah, okay, Shashi
She has
Suraviro.
sent a message, sir.
What you say, Adi?
She has sent a
Right.
screenshot.
Teaching education psychology, yeah. Here.
I
Please,
also got the
actually,
same thing, sir.
yeah. This is okay. Maheshi, please. Actually, I am not uploading LMS, right? Therefore, please, especially this is LMS related one, no?
Yes.
Teaching English and also educational psychology, educational assignment, educational guidance. I think this is LMS related one, no?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Please, Mahesh, contact especially administration. Normally, they upload your LMS, huh?
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
And yeah. Okay, and alphabetic order. Firstly A, and after B, C, D like this. No need to insert 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like this. And also no need to insert some symbol. This is wrong. This is not Harvard system. Therefore, you have to add the author's name. How? According to the alphabetic order. Firstly A, and after B, and after C. Please think about, there are two authors can be identified starting A, letter A, and after AB, AC, like this. This is the way to order your references list according to the Harvard reference. And again, I say to you, no need to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 15. It is wrong. And it should be add according to the alphabetic order. Can you understand? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Right. This is one of the conditions, right? And another guideline, the year also mentioned, now 95 and 2004, 1990. When you preparing your assignment, especially, it should be, references should be done strictly using Harvard. Okay, Harvard reference. And if you can use nearest reference list, it is better. Nearest means what? Now, when concerned about this assignment, mention 1995, 2004, 1990, 2016, 2020, like this. But when you prepare in your assignment, it should be nearest year, right? Nearest year means last 3 years. Now we are in 2025 now. 2025, 2024, 2023. It is better to mention like this. Authors, that means nearest year. I'll explain to you how we can download or find the article like a nearest year. Near year. The one is gone. That means you haven't got, sorry, other assignment, counseling. Yeah, okay. That box. Yeah,
Excuse me, sir.
yeah, tell me.
Can you check the chat box? I have put the screenshot of your assignment, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah, they mentioned word limit 1500, and we should submit on on May 30th. Like that only they mentioned.
May 30th, 1500
Yes, sir.
words.
Yes, sir.
Now, Philip, yes. Wait. I'll download it.
Assignment 1, 15th of May. Assignment 2, 30th of May. It's mentioned like that, sir. There's no word count mentioned.
The answer all questions, word limit is 1500. This
What
is
is this?
assignment,
We don't have
education,
this.
measurement, and evaluation.
So this is the different one we got, if I'm not wrong.
This is postgraduate diploma.
Postgraduate
yeah.
diploma in
That's our
education.
one.
No, it's bachelor education and postgraduate.
Bachelor of Education and PGD.
And
mentioned.
postgraduate.
Both.
But this is, we got this a different one. I don't know.
This is education measurements are indirect and relative. Explain the statement example. Explain main types of data education with examples. Define and explain reliability and validity of educational measurement. This is different, huh?
Yeah, this is not the what we get, sir.
Okay, how about Philip? Do you receive this one?
Yes, sir. We got only this one only, sir.
This assignment 2 mentioned like this, educational measurements, direct and relative. This is not.
So which you are showing at the moment, sir, that's the assignment we got.
Okay, normally I'll release these two assignments. Huh? These are the assignments. This is one. Okay. Allocate 50 marks.
Yes,
Another
this one.
allocate 50 marks.
This is, yeah, that one is assignment 1.
And another one, this one, right?
Yes.
This is
Yeah, exactly.
25, 25 and 50.
50 marks.
And
Yes.
normally I think it's better to use 2000 words. But I don't know what.
Yeah, we have received these 2 assignments, sir.
Okay. Philip, please contact this administration. No? Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Please specially contact administration division. No? Hello.
Yes, sir. Okay. Okay,
The
sir.
reason is I'll issue these two. I don't know what, but sometimes okay. But normally it's better to use like 2000 word. Okay. Hello. And when I handle the next day, that means last sessions, please contact them and finalize it. Huh? I also talk with them also. Hello.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah, this what is this now? But I'll give common guideline. Hello. Yeah, how we can use like how we can use especially nearest year, right? Nearest year can be used like this. What? Since 2025, I click since 2025. Now we can gather only 2025 evidence, right? But when concerned about the previous one, how? Not only 2020, 2018 here. Now when find like a Harvard reference, this is the way. Again, I explained to you when you find these Harvard references. Now I think if you complete like a previous assignment, you know how to use the Harvard reference. Actually, I'll give some guideline and therefore easy to understand. Now when I click the double comma here, okay, double comma and clearly mention Harvard. Do you view this one? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Tell it again, sir.
Yeah, this is the way now. This is yeah, normally Google Scholar here, right? Google Scholar. And when moving to this article, these are the more articles here, include. And when I click using like a double comma, do you view this double comma? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, we can see.
I click it. Okay, I clicked it. And now MLA, APA, Chicago, these are the referencing format. But I clearly mentioned you have to follow what? Harvard reference. This is the Harvard reference. Okay. Now you can copy and paste for the word. As you like this. And you have to order this according to the alphabetic order. This is not difficult. The reason is that you have to use only 15 references now. This is 98. But you should use nearest year. Nearest year means you can moving to nearest year. Now we are in 2025 now. This is any time since 2025. Do you view this one? I'll keep the cursor since 2025. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Right, I'll click it. Now we can got only 2025 one. Next, please think about, I'll click this double comma. How? Powered format here. Here, how much? 2025 now. I can copy and paste. Okay. Nearest case also you can get. But when moving to this Google Scholar, the HTML and PDF, normally you can use especially subject area and author name. If you type the author name also, you can gather some information, right? Like, please think about if you publish, this is my name, right? BMA Pushpa Kumar, and these are my publications. Using author name also, and you can download now. Click it, and easy to download, right? I think, yeah, now download it. This is the article here, right? And you can capture some information and you can keep, right? And this is also here, double comma. I'll click the double comma and Harvard, copy and also paste. Within the body of the assignment, right? You should keep author name and also the year is the author name, right? 2020. And I want to give the guideline when we are using the reference, please try and use nearest reference. 95, 2004, 90, 2016, like this. Especially, please trying to keep nearest year. Nearest year means last 3 years. Last 3 years authors, you can use. Last 3 years mean now we are in 25 now. 25 and yeah, 24, 25, 24, 23. Normally, please include 70%. 70 means 10 out of 10, 7 and near 3. 70% means 7 plus 4, assume 11 or 10 should include nearest year. Nearest year, it is important because of we can measure the level of validity of your assignment. Level of validity means, please think about some students trying to complete your assignment using all reference, all 95, 2000, 2002, like this. That means I'll came to conclusion, right? I'll claim to conclusion, your assignment is old one. Still, we didn't do that lesson. Hello, what? Sashi, I can't understand. Still, we didn't do that lesson means? Hello?
No, sir, that she mentioned the sociology and counseling lesson. They got
right.
that one assignment. We
Okay,
didn't do
that
that
means
one.
you
That's why I
haven't
did
got.
that.
Right, right, okay, okay. Right. Yes, okay. This is the way to use the reference, right? When you are using the reference, Harvard should be done strictly using reference in system, right? It should be near, that means minimum 15 references. Okay, minimum 15 references. All the figure, table, diagram should be numbers. If you add like a table or figure, when you are done your assignment, some are include, right? Table or graph, it should be mentioned like a number. right? Table 5, table 6 like this. If you include, if you are not include, no need to number. Okay. And use the size A4 size paper. All sources information must be reference using Harvard references. There are references listing should be included at the end of assignment. Yeah, list of the reference also should be included at the end of assignment, right? Ending part of the assignment, you should add the list, but within the body of the assignment, you should mention author name and also the year. Right. Okay. Now these are the common guidelines you have to follow when you preparing your assignment. And how about, and if you have another issues, you can ask. Philip, hello. When concerned about 1500 word, if they mention, please talk with the administration and prepare it. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, I got it, sir. Now check with the other assignment also. It was mentioned for May 15th.
Sorry.
May 15th, sir, the assignment 1. It is in the chat box, sir.
What is this? The date, not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, when concerned about the word limit, I want to give the guideline. It should be maintained. If they mention 1500, okay. But if they didn't mention, I think it is better to use 2000 word. Okay. And it should be, that means increase or decrease the word in between 10%, minus 10 to plus 10. 1500 means I'll say to you, it should be in between the word limit 1350 to 1650. If they mention like a 2000 word, as in 200 word now, it should be in between 1800 and 2200 word limit. This is the rule, right? I'll say to you, when they mention the word limit, this is the rule, and if they didn't mention, I think it is better to use 2000 word. And actually, if they are not released your assignment, please contact especially administration. And if there are the date related issues also, please contact the administration and administration division. Yeah. Okay, how about another issues when concerned about like a common guideline of the assignment? You can ask.
Sir, did you check my chat box, sir?
Yeah, why? What's the problem? Can you explain?
That is the assignment 1, sir, mentioned, sir.
What?
For May 15th, sir.
Yeah, actually date related one and also the assignment, please contact Philip, your administration division. Hello. The date, submission date related issues and also the word count. Normally I'll mention, if they mention like 1500, okay, definitely you have to use the 1500. If they mention like 20th May or 15 May, you have to follow the guideline. But if you have any doubt regarding this, please contact the administration divisions and finalize it. Okay. Hello.
Okay, sir. But your assignment is different, no, sir, from this one.
Different. Yeah. Actually, I issued, there are 2 assignments. But I don't know, according to your degree program, it will maybe differ. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Right. Yes. Wait. Yeah, these are the common guidelines to prepare your assignment. Okay, these are the common guidelines. Right.
Sir, I have a small question, sir.
Yeah, ask.
Sir, in the first assignment, you are given 2 tasks, no?
Yeah.
So when we write the assignment, the word count 2000 words, is it for the both the 2 tasks?
Yeah, both 2 tasks. Please think about normally 50 marks for first one and 50 marks for second one. Normally,
Yes.
1000 word you can use for the first question. Another 1000 words you can use for the second question.
Okay, sir, clear.
Excluding number of references.
Okay, sir.
Number of references, list of references, we are not count for the word limit.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And if you receive like this word, assume like a second assignment. How? 25, 25 and 550 now.
Yes.
When you allocate your word limit, it should be first one, 500 word, 500 word, and third 1000 word.
Okay, sir.
Actually, this is the way I prepared and I said you 2000 word. So,
It's clear, sir. Thank you.
okay. But I don't know what they are doing with the way, right? The
According
reason is that I can't say like a date related one or word count related one, but I give the common guideline. Okay.
excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
From this assignment, sir, what is the due date, sir?
Yeah, actually date, please contact Philip like administration division. Hello.
It's mentioned
Normally,
30th of May.
sorry, normally
It's
date
mentioned 30th of May.
30th of May.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Normally, if they mention 30th of May, you can submit it now. Very clear. Hello.
This is assignment number 2. It's 30th of May. Assignment number 1, 15th of May.
Yeah.
Our
Right.
assignments are completely different, sir. These tasks are not mentioned in our
Yeah,
assignment.
yeah. I think some assignment will maybe differ. The reason is that because of your course. Hello.
Okay, sir.
I think you are not following same courses now. Hello.
Yeah.
Some are following like a basic degree, B.Ed and postgraduate level like this, no? Therefore, I think not using like. Please contact, especially your finalize your date or something for the administration division, no? I'll explain to you especially the common guideline when you preparing your assignment. Okay. Hello.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
Philip, please
regarding
again contact the
yeah.
administration division, no? Hello.
Okay. Yeah, so regarding this subject, what we done now, so it's the only one assignment is there, no 2 assignments. It's the common for everybody. We follow the common subject
Yeah.
as a yeah. So the question paper should be same for everybody, no?
No, sometimes question paper also differ. Hello.
Okay.
Question papers also
Okay.
may be different. But
Okay.
no need to worry about syllabus. I'll cover the syllabus. Okay. Based on this, we discussed 10 chapter now. Now we completed 9 chapter. Hello. Based on this chapter, prepare the paper. But papers also may be different. Hello. Okay. Hello.
Got it, sir. Got
Yes,
it, sir.
sir. Okay.
But I covered the area, right? Okay, the next point, I give this common guideline regarding the assignment, right? Assignment submission. And now I'll moving to the second part, frequency polygon, right? First part called what? The first part called histogram. And the second one, frequency polygon. Okay. Histograms and also the frequency polygon. The second part, I'll move into second part. Now we completed histogram, right? Now I'll moving to discuss about the frequency polygon. Frequency polygon. The frequency polygon means the mid-value of a class intervals are plotted against frequency of the class interval. These points are joined by a straight line. That means like this. Please think about. These are the points. Draw the histogram. And after we can draw. This is called what? Frequency polygon. This is called frequency polygon. Previously, we draw what? Histogram. Histogram. And next one, what is frequency polygon? Now, frequency polygon very clearly mention what are the mid value of class interval are plotted against frequency of the class interval. These points are joined by straight line. Joined by straight line. Okay. That means straight line means like this now. Straight line. Not like a curve. Straight line. Okay. The second one, please write frequency polygon and not this point to this. Right. Right. Okay. I'll upload a lecture notes. Huh?
Sir, could you upload the guideline paper as well to the chat box?
Guideline, I'll say to you, common guideline. Please not it. When I explain to you, please note down. The reason is that sometimes LMS and others may be issue. Sorry.
Then no worries, sir. I just note down just for the clarification there. I'm not down correct way. So anyway, if it is a
Okay,
problem, no
I'll,
need.
yeah, this one. Wait, today's session is. Right, interpretation data through graph, I'll share that. Yeah, the next point. Frequency curve. First we draw the histogram. Normally, first we draw the histogram for the given data. Then join the midpoint rectangle in smooth curve. This is called like a frequency curve. Right? That means in two ways. Firstly, draw the histogram and line. Without using histogram, we can draw. Okay, there are two ways now, but same one. Okay, this is the frequency polygon and this is frequency curve. Both are same, right? But we can draw the frequency polygon without drawing histogram also, right? Frequency curve, we firstly draw the histogram and draw the curve. Please write this part. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Philip. Okay, completed. Hello, Philip, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Philip, now I contact the administration. Hello,
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
I call them and I clearly mention, please finalize, and some students are say regarding the date issues and other things, and normally they inform to me within today night, and also within one day trying to finalize all these things. Huh? If you have any issues, please contact them. Huh? Now I also inform to them. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, right. Okay. And when I held the last session in, I think next week, and trying to finalize all the issues. Huh? Okay.
Okay, sir.
We have another one session. The reason is that I'll expected like a standard level of assignment, and you also should prepare it according to the guideline. Therefore, if they have any issues, we should solve it. Therefore, no need to worry about. I think they solve this issue. Huh? Okay. Right.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Frequency, polygon, and also the curves we discussed. This is like the same. When concerned about the curve, firstly we have to draw the histogram, and after fill. But without drawing the histogram, we can create frequency polygon. Now I wish to discuss these two, how we can prepare the frequency curve and also the polygon. Right. Next, the frequency polygon and frequency curve. The frequency polygon and the frequency curve are drawn under the same coordination. Under the same coordinations. By drawing this point by a straight line, we can get the histogram and the line that connect this point by using a smooth curve. We can get the frequency curve. Especially, this is one of the example here. The following frequency distribution represent the weight of 100 students. 100 students in kilogram. Okay, weight given like this, and number of students 30 to 39, all together 100. Now all together 100 students. Frequency 10, 14, 26, 20, 18, and 12. Represent this data in a histogram and hence the frequency polygon. Okay. How? Firstly, we have to draw histogram. When we are drawing the histogram, how about we can see the gap in between 39 and 40? How? There is a gap or not? Hello? We can see the gap now, 40 and 39. We have to remove it. When we are removed it, how? Start 29.5 to, what is the next one?
39.5.
Yeah, correct. 39.5. And next 39.5 to next one? 49.5. But when you start the first one, you should start 19.5. The because of this one here. 19.5 also mentioned. The reason, you have to find the midpoint, mid value. Therefore, we have to start 19.5. And also ending also, here 89, but not 89.5. Normally this should be 89.5 now. But 99.5 also have to consider. This is ending 99.5. But when you are drawing this one, 10, 14, 26, like this. 10, 14,
Then we get
okay. Sorry. Hello?
no, sir. Sorry, sir.
Right, okay. Yeah. 10, 14, 26, and 20, 18, and 12. Yeah. 20, 18, and also 12. Okay. 10, 14, 26, 20, 18, and 12. Now the midpoint, 29.5 to 39.5. This is the midpoint. Okay. And this is the midpoint. This is the midpoint. This is midpoint. This is also midpoint, midpoint, and midpoint. Now we can draw the straight line like this. This is how? Frequency polygon now. Okay. We can draw this frequency polygon using histogram like this. And also another point, how without using histogram. That means this is mentioned the mid value of a class interval are plotted. That means we can find the mid value. Actually, when concerned about this one, how we can find the mid value, the one 29.5 now, 29.5 plus 39.5. How much? 69. 69 divided into 2, 34.5. This midpoint, 34.5. This is 39.5 plus 49.5 divide 2. This point actually 44.5. This is 54.5. This is 64.5, like this. Right? Now, we can draw the frequency polygon without using what? Histogram. If you are not using histogram, that means you have to use what? Mid value. Mid value of a class interval. Mid value of a class interval. Right? Okay. How we can use? This is by graphing against mid value. Okay. The mid value can be used actually the same value 39.39 30 plus 39. How much? 69 now. Divide into 2. 30 plus 39. 69 now. Divide into 2. How much? 34.5. 34.5. But if you are using, assume 29.5. 29.5 plus 39.5. What is the answer?
60.
60. 29.5 plus 39.5. How much?
68. sir.
69. Divide into 2. How much? 34.5. If you are using class limit, lower class limit plus upper class limit, divide into 2, same value. But if you are using class boundaries also, how? You can got the same value. Therefore, no need to worry about 30 plus 39 divided into 2 also same mark. The 29.5 plus 39.5 divided into 2 also same mark. Therefore, if they given like example like this type, 30 plus 35. Divide into 2. How? 31 to 35 now. This is the example. Okay. The frequency distribution on number of books in 40 racks library are given below. The number of books 30 to 35, 36 to 40, 41 to 45 like this. If you are without drawing histogram, we can use what? Mid value now. Using midpoint also, we can draw the frequency polygon. Right? How we can draw this one? Firstly, please write this example. Yeah. Firstly, please write this one. Huh? And after I explain to you using this example. Right, okay, completed. Philip, how about completed or not yet?
Completed, sir.
Okay, well,
Uh,
right,
Sir,
next point.
excuse me, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Now they have uploaded the correct one, sir. You are one, sir.
Okay, Philip, I'll explain to them. The reason is that some students are facing some problem. Okay, solve,
Yes,
huh?
sir, we
Solve the
got
issue.
it, sir.
Yes, sir. Now we got your as a you are one, sir. You are correct one, sir. In the LMS.
Okay, that means, Phillips, there is no issue, no?
No, sir. No
How
issue.
about date?
It is same, sir. The 15th and 13th of May.
Okay, I think they are not mentioned the word count, no? Didn't mention the word
It's
count.
mentioned, sir. It's mentioned
Men-
with the guidelines, sir. Same assignment with the guideline they uploaded.
Guideline also upload. Now there is
Yes.
no issue. Okay.
No, sir. No issue.
All right. Okay. Well, okay. I'll contact them, right, and say to you, please solve this one within today night. Now, okay, they are done. Okay. Right. Now there is no issues. And when you attend the class for next week means we have another one session now. I think
Yes.
another one session. Please try to complete your assignment part of your assignment, not 100%. When you are doing your assignment, if you are facing some problem, please ask. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
That
We
means
will
I
have
think we have another one session. The date 22nd.
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 Yes.
Okay. When you attend the class in 22nd, this is the last day. Therefore, please now try to complete your assignment. 100% no need. 50% enough. When you prepare in this one, sometimes you have to face some problem. If you are facing some problem, please ask. Okay, right? Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
Now,
word count 2000 means each question we have to write 1000. Easy enough, no?
yeah, when concerned about the first one, right? First assignment, like the both here now. Wait, yeah, actually, I'll share my screen. Sorry. Yeah, this is the way now. Some students receive this assignment. 2000 means question 150 now, 50 marks. And other one also 50. That means first question 1000, second task 1000. Next, if you receive this one, how? Task 1, 25 now. That means 500 words, 500 words, and 1000 words. Okay. Hello?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Right? Okay, right. Actually, I am not mentioned like this. It is not a way, right? When you prepare in the assignment, total word count include. But normally you can, that means 500 words means it will maybe differ. Sometimes when concerned about task 1, you can use 450 and task 2, 550 like this. But approximately it should be near to 500, 500 and 1000.
Sir,
Sir, is there any definite way to count the words?
Sorry?
Is there any definite way to count the words?
Yeah, definitely. That means if you are type the Word document, how? Easy to check. Don't know.
No,
Hello?
sir. No, sir.
Okay, guys. Please, this is Word now. This is Word. Now,
excuse
when concerned about this one, I'll this assignment. Okay. Now I can check it using this. How many words? There are 326. Hello?
Okay, sir.
Huh? Okay, now? Hello?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Actually, this is the way. Huh? It's a simple way. That means when you are doing your research, especially master's level or postgraduate level or the basic degree level, you should know these things. These are basic things. There we can count the number of words also. These simple, I think mostly students are know, but if you have any issues or doubt, ask. It's okay. Right.
excuse me, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
You mentioned that 2000 words, no, sir.
Yeah.
And so the word limit should not go below 1850 and not more than 2150, no, sir.
What is?
Sorry, uh,
Sorry?
for the word limit, sir,
Huh?
you mentioned 2000, no, sir.
Yeah.
It should not go below 1800 and more than 1200, no, sir.
1200.
So 2000, sir.
Yeah. 2000 words means, please think about this now. This is mentioned. Like this now. Hello. 2000, the maximum how much? The word 10%, plus or minus. 2000 multiplied by 10. How much? 10%?
200, sir.
200 now. That means you can maintain in between 1800 to 2200.
Okay, sir.
Can you understand?
Okay, sir.
This is the international recognition method. That means if you are tell like you have used the 2000 word, the students are facing a problem. The reason is that some are prepared like a 1999 as if, but it is not 200. But what is the international accepted way? International accepted way, it should be the variation 10%. Therefore, the word should be 2000. Maximum word length can be computed like this. Student will not be penalized for exceeding the word limitation. Hello.
Okay.
Philip, can you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes.
You got the answer point or not yet? Hello?
I got it, sir.
It should be, okay, please. It should be near 2000 word, in between 1800 to 2200. Okay. Right. Yeah, actually, I think you prepared the previous assignment now. When you preparing like assignment, I want to say it should be matched with the international accepted guideline. This is called normally academic writing. Academic writing skills, definitely you should improve. Academic writing skills means not like a grammar or something, right? Grammar and like academic writing skills means it is like advanced level. It's not more than like it's actually more than the like a grammar or something, right? Grammarly correct, but academically unaccepted. Academic writing part based on various things, like one guideline given reference. When you are using like a reference also clearly mentioned. Harvard, APA, MLO, Chicago, varies. And when you are using like a font size also, style, we are used more, but commonly accepted too. I'll say it you Times New Roman and Arial, but you should follow Times New Roman. When you are using like a word count, also commonly accepted guideline here. All right. Therefore, I'll mention these things according to the commonly accepted guideline. Okay, right. When you are like preparing the assignment, also I know you are facing a problem, right? Actually, these are not problem. If you are facing like this problem, it will maybe helpful to improve your knowledge. Okay, I'll say to you, this is not a problem. Now, when you are facing like issues, if you trying to solve it means what? Improve your knowledge. Okay. Therefore, I'll say to you when please trying to prepare your half amount your assignment when you participate next session. Next session means 22nd now. And if you are facing a problem, please ask. Now, Philip asked the question regarding the word count. Okay. Right. Now, I think you solve this issue. And some students ask how we can compute the word. Yeah, this is the way, right? Commonly accepted ways can be identified. And the another one, the reference. When you count the word count, include list of reference or not? No, it should be exclude. Exclude the reference list. You should count your word length. Okay. Right, and another one here is issued. Sir, could you please share today's PPT? Actually, now I share today's PPT. It's wrong one. Chapter 9, interpret. I'll share now today one.
No, sir.
No. Interpretation data. I'll share it now. I'll give 9 chapter within a chat
No,
box.
sir, you did not share.
No, sir, you didn't.
Again, I'll share, but within my chat box, wait, I'll stop share and I'll share it. Again, I'll share.
Still, we didn't get.
How? 9 past 8, I'll share it. Now it's received. Not yet.
No, sir. Not.
The yeah, how about now also right, I think now there is issues in my chat box. How about now also? Not yet received.
No, sir.
Right, okay. I'll share it within last session. Nah? Okay. No need to worry about. Please give me but I'll share it. Doesn't receive why? I'll reply only one students. Assume I think it's better. Right, okay. I'll share it within the next day, right? And yeah, last one I can't share, but I'm trying to reply for one students here. Apex 17, yeah. Okay, I'll reply for one student. Do you receive that? Apex 175514?
Now received, sir. Now received.
Now received.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. How about others? Received it? Okay, now. Philip, can you share it again? Within chat box. Right. Now time also 9 past 40, right? Yeah, I'll say to you the example, right? This is the example, and yeah. This is the example. Now I think you right, and I wish to discuss the answer next day. Okay, this is the way to find the answer, and I wish to cover this part within next session. Okay, Philip, you received this one? Received the...
Yes, sir, we got it.
All right, okay. Now I think that's okay. Right, now I wish to wind up this today's session, and next within a next session I wish to cover the balance part also. Special thanks for your participation, and good night to all.
Good night, sir.
Okay,
Good night, sir. Thank you.
okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.